First and foremost, I'd like you to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Today we're going to be making a simple cup, like a coffee cup, okay? First, you're going to need a couple of items. You're going to need brushes, acrylic paint, and masking tape. 1.88 or any tape that you have. And you're going to need to pay attention. Okay, let's get started. This is just a simple coffee cup. Gonna ball it up. See how I got it? Like this. Gonna take some more. Sticky side out. See? Just like that. And we're going to get more. Oh. Stick it, smash it. Smash. Gonna get more. Okay. Get more. Sticky side out. See? Get more. We're just going to keep going round and round until we get it formed. Now, 3-finger rule. Fold it in. See, it should be like this. Okay? Going to keep folding in, then form it. Just don't squeeze it hard. Just squeeze it a little. All right. Now we'll put some here. Sticky side out. There we go. All right. Like this, okay? Now let's seal the bottom. See that? Seal the bottom. Yeah, because you got a hole in the bottom. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. There you go. See? Now take it, smash it on the table. Smash it on the table. Smash it. I see, y'all can't see, but I'm smashing it on the table like this. And pressing down in the bottom. of the cup. Now, see? Now we need to get a handle for it. All right. Twist. Twist. Like this. Like this. See? Now, you got to put the skin on it. Do cups have skin? Well, we're going to put skin on this one. See? All right. We're going to put skin around it and everything. And then we're going to start painting it. And oh, I got electrocuted. Story time. This story time took place back in 2004 or 2005. It was between that time. This was called Anthrax. Okay. This was at when I worked at the hotel. And it was either 2004 or 2005. Okay. So I came to work. I was manager on duty. Okay. So I came to work and I stopped at the security booth. And somebody called on the radio, said, I need a manager up here. ASAP. So I said, man, I just got here. So I got in, I put my stuff down and everything, and I grabbed the radio and put it on. And I went up to the 9th floor where there were 2 officers standing outside the door of the room. So I walked in the room, and this guy, it was this officer, we're going to name him Tom. Officer Tom was in there, and he said he went into the bathroom, and he said, look at this. And he had a towel, a dry towel. And then he shook it, and then a powder fell off of it. So I said, what's that? He said, I don't know. But the guests in the room said it may be anthrax. So I said, oh man, what are you doing, man? Put that down. And he dropped the towel, and we left out of the bathroom. I said, oh my goodness. So I called on the radio, and I said, hey, Officer Tom is here, and the guest is here. And they think that maybe this is anthrax in here. So we had to hold our position there. They said, hold your position in the room. So we stood in the room, and the guest was playing to it too. He was like trying to cough a little bit and stuff like that. But it wasn't affecting me at all. Actually, it smelled like baby powder. I think that's exactly what it was. So, next thing I know, there was a knock at the door. So I went to the door and I opened it, and it was a guy with a hazmat suit on. He said, shh, Are you the one? Are you okay? Come on, come with me, come with me, come on. I said, what is going on? He took me, Officer Tom, and took the guests. He took them out too, both of them. So we were walking down, and there was nobody around. Nobody around. They had cleared the whole area for us to come through. So I'm like, what in the world? And nobody would come to me. I said, well, get the general manager down here. He wouldn't come. He wouldn't come either. So there was just this guy with a hood thing on, and the hazmat suit. And I said, what in the world is going on? So they escorted us down and escorted us out the building. And there was a cab waiting on us, on me. And it was different cabs for them too. A different cab. So they want to keep us separated from each other. So I said, what in the world is going on? So when they put me in the cab, I still had my radio on. And I said, what am I sitting in the cab for? And then they radioed to me. They said, make that cab driver hold his position, because he may be contaminated too. You may have contaminated the cab driver. I said, oh, God. Now the cab driver is sitting there, and he got the meter running too. He keeping the meter running. So they had us sitting in there. Now keep in mind, it was hot as you know what this day. The cab driver, and we couldn't let the windows down. They told us not to let the windows down. So I'm like, what? So I'm sitting there in the cab. The cab is not moving. Actually, the cab was supposed to take us to the hospital where they can do some tests on us or something. But it was baby powder, I'm telling you. But with this anthrax scare going on, it was crazy around there. So I said, man, I'm going to sit here the whole shift. You know, my whole shift. Half of my shift, I was sitting in the cab. Right out front. You know. So I'm waiting. Then I figured, hey, I knew what it was. It was baby powder on there. It was baby powder on the towel, the dry towel. But since the guest said he think it's anthrax, that was it. They wasn't taking no chances. So we're sitting out there. The news reporters start coming around and stuff like that. And I'm in the car sitting there. Then I figured, I said, hey, bro. I got on radio. I said, hey, I'm hungry. And they said, what you want? What do you want? So when they said it like that, I capitalized on it. I said, I need a pizza. What kind of pizza? I said, large cheese and sausage. And put bell pepper and a few jalapeno peppers on there. And send me some coffee too. Send me a cup of coffee. So they came, the hazmat guys came. Shh. He said, open the door and close the door real quick. I almost smashed my hand. I said, whoa. Then the same thing with my pizza. Shh. He brought the pizza, and then me and the driver shared it. Me and the driver shared the pizza. And then the driver said, hey, get some get a Coca-Cola or something. Get some drinks or something. I said, hey, bring me a Sprite and a Coca-Cola. Pronto. And they brought that out there. and gave that to us. I gave the driver one, and we sat in there. We ate and everything. We had a good old time. We were thinking about trying to get some money from him. I was gonna say, hey man, I need about $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So after that, they asked us what we want. Oh, I got some slices of cheesecake from the kitchen. So they brought those to us. I gave the driver, and the driver was full. He got full out there. So we were sitting there waiting. Then my shift, I had like 2 hours left on my shift. Then they finally came and they said, well, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You can come out now. So I came out, and then they wouldn't let me work. They said, you can't work, because you're traumatized. You're traumatized. Oh, you're traumatized. I said, all right. Oh, I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. I played to it. So they let me go home. But before I left, they had to talk to me and stuff. And they asked me when I went into the room, what did I observe? And I told them straight up, the substance that was on that dry towel was baby powder. Because I've got a good sense of smell. So I smelled baby powder. If that would have been anthrax, when I would have sniffed it in, that would have been it for me. But as a precaution, they made us go down to the hospital and take some antibiotics. And I didn't want to take the antibiotics. I didn't want to take them because I knew it was nothing wrong. But I took them just to appease them, And then the next day I came back to work and everybody was acting like they didn't want to get near me and stuff. They were like, hey, stand back. And I was like, man, y'all crazy. It was a couple of buddies of mine. They was acting like that. But it wasn't nothing. Yeah, the anthrax scare. I think it started in 2001 and it was over in 2000. I don't think it was over during 9/11, but that's when they was doing the anthrax. But now they know, a lot more about the anthrax virus and stuff like that. They know all about it now, so it ain't too many people who would die from it unless you don't go to the hospital or get checked or nothing like that. Yep. All right, let's finish this cup. That was crazy. All right, we're going to go around the cup with a little masking tape. Smooth it on. We want to get it on as smooth and straight as possible. We're going to take the long part and stick it through the hole of the handle. If you can do that. See that? So we want to go all the way around it, smooth. Yeah, the cup is pretty quick. I drink my coffee every morning in a cup like this. So I'm probably going to make it that color or whatever. I don't know what color I'm going to make it, but it's going to be okay. Maybe I'll make it black and red. See, it's cool because you can paint your cup any color you want. You can put on it, put little symbols and everything on it. Yeah, it's cool. Fold it over. See how I fold it over on the lip? Right here, like that. Okay. Now we're going to go on the top like so and fold it in. Just fold it. Just want to fold it. And then smooth, just pinch around the rim of the cup. You want to make it smooth as possible. See that? Now we're going to go to the bottom. I'm going to put a little tape at the bottom. Straight across. Straight across. I'm going to put more tape at the bottom. I'm going to go this way now. Just make it as smooth as possible. Take your little thumbs and press it in. You see at the bottom? See how smooth that is? That's how smooth we want it. Now we got to put tape around this. Yeah, I think the Anthrax scare was around in 2004 or 5. I don't know. I forget. But it was crazy times. Crazy times. All right. We just want to get that tape pushed down. Smooth it down. All right. We got our cup. Make sure it's even. Now, the inside. You don't have to do the inside if you don't want. But take your tape and just go right on the inside. It should stick once you get down to the bottom part. Then you can easily pull your finger off and then fold the rest of it over like this. All right, here we go. Put it down there. See, the only thing you do, stick it to your finger and then stick your finger down in the cup and smooth it. See, it should stick to the side because you got everything sticky side out. So, we want to make sure we get this cup nice and even. Stuck to my finger. Stick it down in there. See? All right. Now it's time to paint. See that? Now, what am I going to put on it? How am I going to paint this? We're going to... Oh, man. I forgot to tell y'all. My paper plate. Oh, you're going to need the paper plate. All right. Okay, this is green, but we're not going to go with that. Deep blue. We're going to go with black. And I'm going to use these two colors, black and red. Okay? Y'all can use whatever color you want because this is a cup. This is a cup. It's on you. I'm not telling you what color to paint it. All right. So go ahead and paint your little cup. Yeah, these are little novel items. They can go on your shelf, or you can make it look like a little tea party. What you're having, you set them up, make a salsa, and spoon and everything. I'm going to make this maybe a Chicago Bears. That just came to me. Chicago Bears. Because I am a Bears fan. You can tell by the colors I got on. Okay? Chicago Bears. We are the Bears, shuffling crew. Shuffle on down and do it for you. We're not here to cause no trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Yes, the Super Bowl shuffle. I admit I don't watch football anymore like I used to. I used to be crazy about it. But I figure if you spend your time watching or trying to watch football every time it come on and you're not doing nothing productive for yourself, then you doing wrong. Because they doing something productive. They out there making money. They out there playing and playing football and stuff. But you'd rather call off or try to leave work early, try to make up excuse, and stuff like that. No, that ain't good. I'd rather be making money myself because they're not going to give me any money. None of theirs. So, but I love the Chicago Bears. I am definitely a fan for life. Win or lose. Yeah, people always saying, "Now, why you a Bears fan, man? Man, they ain't won the Super Bowl since '84." I don't care. I'm a Bears fan, and I'm gonna remain a Bears fan. My father was a Bears fan, and ever since I was a kid, watching football games with him, watching the Cubs game, watching the White Sox, I was always a Chicago fan. I didn't watch the hockey, the Blackhawks, but Well, I guess I'm a fan of them too. I like their jerseys. I used to get their jerseys all the time. All right, we're gonna do the handle. Almost finished now. I've got a lot of stories, but some of them I can't remember the dates to, when it took place and stuff like that. So if I can't think of the date, I really don't like telling the story because, you know, right. Okay, here you go. So, a little cup. See, now we're gonna do the inside. Watch out now. Just want to paint on the inside. Paint on down. Paint on down and party. Just want to get down in there. Just down inside of there. Now we're almost to the bottom. Almost to the bottom. So we just wanted to paint all inside to the bottom of the cup. Like I said, paint it any color you want to. This only a cup. It's only a cup. So paint it anywhere you want to. Any way you want. Go like this. Now I'm at the bottom. Just want to make sure I dab some in there. Just want to dab it. It's cool. Cool. Yes, yes, yes. I milked them. When they made me sit in that cab all that time, I got mines. And Tom, the officer Tom, he didn't tell them to get him nothing. I think he was scared though. I think he thought he had it. I told him before we left out of that room, I told him, I said, it smelled like baby powder. That's what it smelled like to me. There you go. All right. Now, oh my goodness. I smeared some of the paint off. Okay. There we go. Now, we want to put my bear symbol on here. Let me get around here. Make sure ain't no thumb prints on there. So now we're going to put our bear symbol on here. So we're going to get some orange. And we're going to get our pointed brush. See that? See that pointed? It's like a pencil. Now, just want to make a C. C. Chicago. On a Sunday afternoon, really couldn't get away too soon. Yeah. There's another C. Chicago Bears. Well, that's it for my masking tape treasures. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Yes. And make sure you hit that bell notification. Hit that bell so you'll be up on my next video when I upload my next video. And share. It means a lot to me if you share my videos so that other people can get the opportunity to watch my videos too. So share this video. Tell a friend about it. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamat.